Hi, Gemini. This is your channel messages for November 27. Yeah. Today is the number 9-day Gemini. So remember, think with your head, not with your belly, okay? Even though sometimes the way to the heart is the stomach, right? Gemini, we're not head and talk. Geminis usually have very thin appearances, thin features, them nose. They usually have thin features. I don't know how to explain it. I always think that Geminis are tall, very thin. Not all of them, but I'm just saying, if it's a number 9, maybe you want to think about what you consume today. I don't know. Is it halal? Is it kosher? Is it halal? Maybe it's not. So I don't know. Maybe you're changing your diet, Gemini, or something about your diet. Something about thinking before you consume food. Maybe information. That could be also music. That could be anything. All right. I'm just saying, think with your head, not with anything lower vibrational down here. Okay, Gemini? Let's go into your reading. What do you want? I feel like you want something, Gemini, but you're not saying it. Just say it. What do you want, Gemini? How can I be of service to you, Gemini? What do you want? I feel like you want something. Gemini, I feel like you want something real bad. And it's not something that you can get, and then once you get it, you'll feel fulfilled. It's something that you want. I feel like you want something. Okay? Okay. Let's go. Gemini. You got the moon card. Yeah, you're not saying what you want. What do you want? It's not a mind reader, Gemini. I can't read your mind. I don't mean to be insensitive. Gemini, I would never, ever try to intentionally disrespect you. Okay, the moon card. What do you want? Just say it. All you gotta do is just say it. You gotta do is just do it. No. Okay, just say it. Just say it. Okay? You think there's some things that needs to be said, and I think you should just say it. And I think maybe you don't want to say what you said, but if you said it, then you should say it, okay? Just say it. The moon card. Don't know what you want. I feel like you're outside, or you just look up in the sky and think about what you want. You're probably mumbling to yourself about what you want. I feel like you want a lot. Maybe if someone's supposed to ask you, what do you want, Gemini, you're going to give them like a long paragraph. I don't know what this is. Jeez, you just want it so. Oh God, what is this? You want it. And we got the Page of Cups. Okay, so we have something about a water sign. You want a sun? You want a sun, Gemini? What's happening? I feel like you miss your sun too. Or something about a water sign. This would be something about a Cancer. Maybe I don't want to the sun say you have Cancer. Or does your son have Cancer and you're not telling your son? I feel like you're making, oh gosh. This could be two things. I feel like you make your son walking around and your son diagnosed with cancer and you haven't even told your son because you don't want your son to feel bad. Or this is you're diagnosed with cancer. For some reason, you want to spend more time with your son in the kitchen, like you want to teach your son how to cook. Feel like you don't have a lot of time left, or something about your son. No, your son. Wait. I'm getting a Cancer child. Could be a Pisces too, or Scorpio, but I'm getting a Cancer. What's the moon? The moon is a 3 of, yeah, something about your son traveling, your son gone. You can't find your son. You can't find somebody left in the night. You get a High Priestess. Do you think that your son is with somebody? Or something about your son was with a High Priestess? Or your son left to see a High Priestess? Or something about your son and a High Priestess? Something about a Cancer child? A boy? This boy could have either be 15, 16, or 17. The only 15, 16, 17 I know that I was in my custody was Felix. Felix. Felix was the nicest. Felix was the nicest random custody child I've gained. Custody of. So nice. And that's why when they after they fed him, the fuck them run me out. That is why Montreal. That was the fucking shit that happened. That's why they use that fucking psycho rapist Italians trying to get me fucking out. Because when they said about the 15-year-old boy, because man when them guy used to run the blood clot community center, he was trying to have sex with a 15-year-old boy and the man was 50. I'm not adding blood clot talk. And was I Jewish? That's debatable. Because I know I'm a Nyabingi Pitney. I know that I come from the roots of the Mother Earth. So that's debatable whether I want some Jewish or not, whether I want some hair puff or not, whether I want some skin color or not. Don't give up. That's what I want to say. What I am saying is what I came to motherfucking say as the black person in that white place was, when not the blood clot meeting him. Not Felix. Not when a blood clot Felix. Not him. And then that's never like don't. Because who was this black immigrant coming into our claiming she's Jewish? Who's your mom? You say you just because your mom eats sponge cake, don't make your mom Jewish. What the fuck are you talking about, huh? And oh, look where Ron come to. Did he go to his Jewish mentor? No. Did he go to the head and staff? No. He came to me, the high priestess. I mean, blood clot come to. And if you're vex, you can vex. But that was the issue, Scarborough, that was the issue. And that was the issue down there. So down at that Canary Avenue, that was the issue down there. Felix, my son, Jesus Christ, my son from another lifetime, okay? And it's weird because he tell me says that when him I go home in the night, it happened. That him tell me, him say when him I go home in the night, it happened. Something about your son, or where your son said to a high priestess, or something about where your son was with a high priestess at a certain time. This could have been in the night. But him tell me say when I go home in the night, it happened with a man. Yes, the psychologist. Fuck, I mean, you don't want to go see psychologist. Don't want me to go and vet my feelings to psychologist when YouTube they are, right? And I see a blood clot psychologist, I want a little bit. Probably not supposed to say that about him, but I'm just saying, and I probably shouldn't have said this on live. I'm not supposed to have said this out because I don't know where father there, I don't know where mother there, but obviously they weren't around, and he never tell them, even if they were around, he never tell them. I mean, blood clot tell. So what was I to do? Hush my mouth and steal a little money? Come now, like the $800 2 weeks, the nice. We are talking about flexibility. See, I made sure I had max. We are talking about what the blood clot you talking about. Nice the blood clots. But I couldn't stand by. And then when they say the politics, and I laugh at the jokes. I'm not pack box over with the side where everybody a pack box with. No. I will not pack box with Predator. Fuck you feel like? Nope. And I be a Jewish boy in there. Jewish little boy in there. I be a Jewish boy in there, right? So phone own kind of crepe and phone own kind, but if we go over blood clot Palestine, go back blood clot Palestine, right? You see on the blood clot stay. Wanna go and go back, the kids of Palestine have nowhere for blood clot, and it's a Jewish man that crepe on the blood clot own, and who was there for talk it up? I'm just saying, that's not halal. It's not halal. It's not halal. It's not. Let's get some island wellness cards. What's the moon card? We have ascending, yes. Transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phases, preparing for union. Yeah, you have to expand your horizons. You're going over this, you go criticize over this, you're going over this, you go bum up over this, you're going over this, you go do, we don't know what to who know who's, right? We need to ascend the thoughts and focus. Because at the end of the day, this was bigger than religion. Them could have looked at me and said, that girl is a demon worshipper. She's not an Orthodox Jew, right? She could have looked at me and said so, right? At least them did open them arms. Let me tell you something. Remember, I can tell you a story since this is 9 minutes. I said the way how many blood clots hungry a little bit, YouTube, right? What me there? Grand Boulevard in Montreal, right? And one place near me, like one place for like drunk people, like real drunk people though, like people who use needles and stuff, right? So them sign me lease and bring me where this weird ass place for me. I live there, right? At Grand Boulevard. And I never have the money, I'm hungry, you know. So I said to myself, if my fake set me on drugs, I'm gonna go down there. Will them give me something to eat? That's how bad it went. But then I say, I don't want to fake it and them hold on for me. And I don't know how. I say, I like one blood clot candle and I start praying. Pray, Mr. Neil. And I just start praying and Google some food bank, right? And the first food bank come up was Mother Community Center. That was the first one to come up. And I look and it said Jewish. And I said, oh, I don't know. I don't know how I felt about that. But then I see email and then time there before I caught the blood clots, so I only put an email, right? I'm email the woman and you know what the dirty stinking woman, yes, that them never like. They didn't like because I don't know whose wife I called a bitch. She is a bitch, B-I-T-C-H. Yes, she is, right? Come email her and she said, oh, we don't have any food there at the moment and we will just put you on a list. You know why they put me on the blood clot list? Because my name wasn't Jewish. My name is white and black, or Scottish and black, or Scottish and white. I want a Carby, I want a Wellet. And Carby can mean white, black, or Scottish. And we don't know Wellet, Ole, Hillit, we know, like Willy Wonka, we know blood clot know where that come from or who that related to by now. We still can't find the owner for that blood clot name, right? And she tell me, said them don't have any food. And the way on my blood clot hungry YouTube, I take one bus and go down there. And when I go down there, oh, come on, enough people in the lobby pass me. Janitor pass me, who I end up with start work with. People who serve lunch pass me, who I did start work with. And Sunday I go. Sunday, was Sunday the day of the rest? No, it wasn't. Not for the Jewish people. And Sunday I go. Who come offer me a helping hand? Zion did it. Who did it? Zion did it. Okay, right? And the girl tell me, said, I'm not the blood clot food. If I did follow, I'm going to stop the blood clots. Ascend your ways. This was bigger than me being a terror reader. This was bigger than where we did come from, or if I was a spy or not. When I wonder if I was a spy, yes, I was spying on that dirty blood clot man, the dirty man who was preying on Felix. Yeah, what name? Stephen Shackner. But now I am blood clot talk YouTube. Shackner, you want me to spell it for you? Do you need me to spell it for you? And that they never like. That's what I didn't like. I exposed them. Yeah, I talk business and they didn't like it. So yeah, that's it. One more. Yeah, separation. Sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. Well, I was sure of one future. I did not know how my future was going to look when I had exposed that information. But one thing to say, not him, not that little boy, not Felix. I'm looking at his birth chart. That guy has that little boy, him have a blood clot, a grand cross in his birth chart. That same little boy, the same little boy when we meet. I end up looking at his birth chart. And he was what, 16 at the time? Him have a grand cross. Him have a cross. Him have a cross in his birth chart. And when we did see that, me say blood clot or what is? That's why I could not leave him out. I could not leave him out. If you think me a lie, on Google in birth chart, find who me a talk about and pull in birth chart. Him have a grand cross in his birth chart. Should I have just said, okay, man, I said, no, I'm collect little money. Jesus Christ. It's a booster and me coming like we are partnerships. Right? Eat a little booster and I shut my mouth. No, fuck that. I could have anybody's son. I could have my son. Cancer just come out. When I just tell you, say I want cancer. I could have anybody's son. Cancer. Are your son have cancer? Was your son smoking? Your son a smoke? What on with your son? Or your son just sick out, no blood clot? What them a feed your son? What your son a yam? What your son eating? You're getting a cancer, or again, you have cancer, you're not tell your son. Or your son have cancer, you're not tell him. Somebody might say you introduce for them son to smoking. Maybe that is a blood clot story. And I should not be the one to say this, but you need to really question your son, because if you and your son was really close, you would know the shit that was happening at the community center that they're sending their child to was supposed to get on to hours in them school. Because when you volunteer at community center as kids, they get little privilege and practice and little things, right? I don't think it was a cancer though. He might have had cancer in his child. I don't think it was a cancer. But something about cancer, your son have cancer. Somebody tell you say your son have cancer, your son don't have no blood clot cancer. But that then tell you? Them tell the son say him have cancer, no. The son don't have no cancer. The son might have other problems. It's not cancer. Believe me. Yeah, there's a ghost in my room. Genius IQ. Your son don't have no blood clot cancer. I don't know if your son passed and them I tell you say a cancer and passed by, or he died in another country and them I say, oh, a cancer and a blood clot cancer. Ascending a separation. Unless you want to know about your son that passed of cancer. He might have passed when him maybe 16, 17, this could be 13 too. Or you think your son's slow, your son no slow, your son fast. You might think your son's slow, like them take very slow for respond, very slow for come to a conclusion. Your son not slow, your son is a genius. Why would you make a decision rush moment? You need time. Anybody want to rush for the something, so why do you rush yourself? Cancer take its time to kill you. You think when you're diagnosed with cancer today, you're dead tomorrow, even cancer take its time. Unless somebody got in a remission. A shark, yeah. There's a ghost in my room, genius, IQ, cancer, and shark. That's all she wrote. That's all she said, man. She didn't say anything else. I'm going to leave it here. Gemini, until next time. That's all.